Hi everyone! Today I am going to share a favorite recipe of mine which I use it as a side dish, and it pairs very well with meat dishes such as chicken, pork or beef with a side salad. And that recipe is mashed potatoes. Some people don't like it to have more flavor, and so they will add fried bacons or maybe fried garlic into it, but my recipe is going to be a simple and basic one, and you can always modify by adding your favorite ingredients. So without further ado, let's start cooking. So what you need to do is cut the potatoes in cubes like that and leave the skin on. And if you want to make the potatoes cook quicker, you can add hot water into the pot before you boil them. Just enough water to cover the potatoes. And then I will turn on the stove. Add some more water just to make sure that there's enough to cook the potatoes properly. And I'll use a spoon to stir it every now and then to make sure that the potatoes don't stick to each other or stick to the bottom of the pot. Let's just wait for the water to boil. Cover the lid so that it gets boiled quicker. So how do you know whether the potatoes are cooked? So what I do is I will take one potato out with my spoon, and then I'll use a fork and just stick it in and see whether it goes through easily. If it does, that means it's cooked. And you can switch off the stove and drain the potatoes and put them back into the same pot. So I've drained the water, and now I need to mash up the potatoes. Usually I'll use a fork because that's easier and quicker. So after I mash them up a little, before they become too mashed up, I will add my seasoning and the other ingredients into this pot with the potatoes. So usually I will add a bit of butter, unsalted, not too much, just a few, pieces. and the butter will melt immediately because of the heat that comes out from the potatoes and from the pot. And then you just mix the melted butter together with the potatoes. And then next, I will add in salt and pepper, black pepper. I prefer black pepper because it gives a more strong taste as compared to white pepper. Just a little bit, not too much, and you can adjust the saltiness later if you prefer it to be slightly more salty. Now I'm adding some black pepper. And I also like to add some herbs, mixed herbs, to my mashed potatoes because it gives a really nice fragrance to it. And my favorite herb is dill. It goes very well with potatoes and salmon, of course. And a bit of parsley as well. You can put any herbs that you like, your favorite herbs. And then mix it all up. And the herbs also give a bit of color to your mashed potatoes. Next, I'm gonna add in some milk to make it more creamy. Just a little bit, not too much. You can add in, if you don't want to go for dairy milk, you can go for oat milk, which has a neutral taste. Or if you like full cream milk, add that as well. As you can see that the mashed potatoes are getting a bit more mushy now. This is the texture that we want. And then next, I am going to add a bit of yogurt. A tablespoon. 2 tablespoons. So this is unsweetened and unflavored yogurt, just plain yogurt. And then mix it all up. Then next, I'm gonna add in some mayonnaise sauce. So you can go for plain mayonnaise or the one that is a bit flavored. The one that I'm adding now, it's a bit spicy, so it's peri peri mayo. To mix it all up again. If you want it to be more creamy, you can add some more milk. Just a little bit more. The reason why I use the same pot to do the mashed potatoes is just so that I don't need to wash too many bowls and plates later on, so I only need to wash the pot to do this. And the mashed potato is done. So some people, they like to add a bit of bacon, fried bacons into it, or fried garlic to create a more like other flavors and stronger flavors. So it's up to you. But this is the basic mashed potatoes that I like to do at home as a side dish. And there you go. You've got the homemade mashed potatoes ready for dinner.